Hello and welcome back to MLB The Show 19 and the Jason Parham Road to the Show. I'm Tyrant Saber. Last time out, Jason faced off against the Mets in Citi Field. He gave up 2 runs on 7 hits and a walk, one of which was that Kyle Farmer home run. But he collected 6 strikeouts and got himself the win and remains without a loss in his last, his last 10 games, I think? 9 games, I guess. Last game he lost was against the Marlins in Marlins Park, so we're on a pretty good roll right here, and we got one more game to go until the All-Star break, so let's get into it. Got a bullpen day, as usual. What do we got? Can do a lot of stuff here. Nothing which I'm finding super duper necessary. I might do agility training just to get those ratings up. Yeah, might as well. I mean, all blue, I'm not a big fan of that look, but at least it's a little less eye-jarring than, say, the all red stuff, so more power to you, Jay. Get on with your bad self. And we get a clubhouse day, too. We can make it to friendly status with Francisco Anaya, so we might as well do that. Faced some adversity last month, but I'm proud of how we righted the ship. He'll do his best not to get complacent. Awesome! So that's another bro found, and actually I need to go back and muddle with some more stuff. With the, the personality and relationships. On account of, well, I don't have any perks here selected for the captain tree, so it doesn't do me any good to select a, Oh, I can't. Oops. Well, that's my bad. Regardless, that should bring us out here against the New York Mets in Citizens Bank Park. Now, Jason has faced off against the Mets a grand total of 10 times. Has a 7-0 record against them, a 1.62 ERA, and a 3.10 WOBA. So we just faced these guys last time around, and they did some damage to us in their house. Now let's see what Jason can do at home. So let's get out here and get it.
Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. It's the first game of the month of July between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. The race for the division continues to heat up as 2 of the best square off next. Jason Parham will be on the bumper game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at this guy.
Well, Travis Jankowski coming out here for the first at bat of the game. He's hitting 7-11 against Jason Yes.
Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a
For a 307 WOBA. Not terrible, not the best, but, you know, he's doing all right.
Here comes the first pitch. And we're
Jason throws first pitch of the game for a strike, high up out of the zone. He swung on it for the first strike.
First pitch.
Give him another one high outside. Just misses the zone outside, and that's ball 1.
The windup and the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Parham has both great.
All right, try the changeup down and away.
Exceptional command on the mound to go
misses, low and away.
Combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot
he chops the 2-seamer down and in for strike 2. Calls for a 2-seamer on the black away, so let's give it a try.
There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone.
Fouls that one off. What do we want to do? Strike him out with...
Here now the 2-2.
Strike him out with a fastball.
And
let's go up and in with a cutter. Swung on and missed. Strikeout number 1. Have a seat and get comfortable. And that'll be the first out of the game.
And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time. And the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer.
Bradley Zimmer similarly hitting around 720.
It has not been going his way of late.
OPS, I should say, rather than batting average. Slider. First pitch in there. Heart of the zone, and he doesn't swing on it for strike one.
Pitch, here it comes. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Chops off the changeup down and away. Strike two.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very
calls for another one outside.
Give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent.
Give it a try.
With that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch
Nothing.
below the knees.
So
if this
that'll be
pitcher
ball
can
one.
execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
As a hitter,
Swung on and missed fastball up and out of the zone. That'll be strike two, or strikeout number two, and the second out of the inning.
That's a great take right there.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Bringing up Chet Ellis and his fanciful mustache here for third batter in the lineup.
When you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole
Fancy Dan gets himself a line drive to left field to get on base. So this first inning goes for a base hit. It's not going away quietly.
That gets down, and the inning continues. Some two-out success to keep the.
That'll bring up Ruben Street. That was a good hit on one outside the zone. You really can't be too mad about that one. I sighted my pitch really well. And, yeah, he just made good contact on it. Tip your cap.
Take a look at the splits here. He's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Fouls off the fastball up and in. And what else would we do? 0-2 count. Right-handed batter. It's time for the slider.
Fouled off. Ellis is off at first. With
Dribbler over to short. That's going to be a tough play, but the play is made. Jason doesn't quite react in time to that one, or I should say I didn't react in time to that one. And that is going to end the inning.
Mets lead 1. It's the Mets 0. Phillies coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball.
Here comes Javier Baez. Nothing for the Phillies in their half of the first, so Jason comes out here still scoreless.
3 hits in the win last night.
Two-seamer away goes a ball.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just misses.
That's a fastball right down the middle, and he just fouls it off. Guess he was expecting a breaking ball down. Calls for another fastball down. He chops that one down.
Keep it going.
Now the slider away is the call.
The 1-1 home. And this will be fouled away.
Yeah, that one was away for sure, but not really a competitive pitch, as they say. 2-2 count. Calls for a changeup down and in. He chops it in front of the plate. Jason gets that one easily, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Back to the mound.
So for your lineup for today, you got Velasquez, Sanchez, Gutierrez, and Franco on the infield. Cortez, Otska, Soler outfield. Champ Cisco putting down signs, and on the bump, as usual, Mr. Jason Parham. Brings up Rich Olson, who for some reason is our boss for the day. Not sure what's meriting that. Offense seems to get the better of you. Flip the script. Strike him out with a pitch outside the zone.
Come on, Billy. Hey, one down.
Give him a fastball up and in. First pitch. Swung on and missed. He was out in front of that one.
First delivery to him on the way. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Chops that one down.
Had too much velocity on it.
What do
for
we
you
do
to catch
next?
up to that.
I don't think
Unless you're
changeup.
cheating
I think
to a high
curveball.
fastball above the belt, and you're all in.
We're giving
I
a
say you gotta
curveball below
find a
the
way to
zone.
lower your sights, or it's going to be.
Well, that was a good pitch. About where I wanted it, but he still got contact on that one, so he stays alive 0-2.
Again, another
Try the
foul
slider
ball.
down and away now. Well, that's not a strikeout, but that is going to be another out. Second on the inning.
All right, come on now. One time, let it fly.
Hit out towards
Jason in
second.
control so far. Allowed one hit so far,
And
but
that's the second
nothing
out.
much. But here is Kyle Farmer coming up. He's got the hot hand when it comes to Jason right now. He's hitting 444, 2 hits, or 2 home runs in 9 hits. Or two. Ump is not feeling very generous on that one, I suppose.
Ready to deliver. Here's
What am
the
I trying to
first
say?
pitch.
He's 4 for 9 against Jason. Has 2 home runs for those hits and 3 strikeouts otherwise. So kind of a hot and cold hitter against Jason.
2-0.
Putting a pretty good at-bat together here. That's a pop fly right field. Maybe a little bit more of a straight fly ball, but
Hit high in the
regardless,
air down the
Soler
right
gets
field
it, and that's
line.
going to end the inning.
Soler is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Well, J.J. Harrell and his hips are up to the plate now. It's still nothing
Digging
going
in now,
top 3.
J.J. Harrell. He
Leading
was
off for
1
the
for
Mets.
4 with a triple in the ball game last night.
J.J. Harrell.
Twitches at a curveball first pitch, and that is strike 1. Next call is a 2-seamer up and in to the left-handed hitter.
Strike taken. Good.
So this one
bender
breaks
on the
away from him,
outside there.
hopefully into the zone. He fouls that one off for an 0-2 count. Now the call is for fastball low and away.
And
We'll go
he
ahead and
fouls
give it
this
to him.
one off.
Just off the plate, 1-2.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Wow, that's a tough.
Fouls
pitch to
that
take.
one off.
0-2
Fastball low.
fastball, just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
He's crowding the plate a bit, so let's see what he does.
As the count holds steady at 1-2.
Cutter up and in. He fouls it off.
Fouled away.
Try a changeup down and away now. That's right up the middle through Jason's feet, so that's going to be a base hit for him, so he wins this battle.
1-2.
And with the pitcher coming up,
To the ground towards second, and this is going to scoot on
You gotta
through
expect
into center for a base hit leading off the
sack
inning.
bunt.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting.
Cutter up in
Does he
the
get bunt
zone,
sign?
misses the zone in
Does he
fact, and
really
France
ball and pull it back
pulls
and
back.
try
That's a
and play
ball.
chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
Well, Jason can't get to that one, but we do
And
get it down
back
and
bunting here as he puts this one down.
turns
And
it into
off-balance
just a
throw is
sack
in
bunt.
time as he takes one away. Wow. Stepping up
Travis
to the plate.
Jankowski
Travis
gave him a
Jankowski
meatball there,
bounced
but he
back
just
after
pulls it
striking
early.
out his last time up.
Jankowski.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count.
That's a bunt. Velasquez gets over to get that one, and he steals that one
Set.
away
Here's the
easily.
0-1. Late square. Popped up. Velasquez
So popped up
is there
bunt
to bring
goes
this
for
one in.
nothing but a fly out.
Standing in. Bradley
Change up, and this is the zone down. Ball one.
Bradley Zimmer.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a good
Two-seamer
pitch around the
misses,
knees,
down
but
and
it doesn't
in.
quite catch the bottom of the zone. Harrell at second with 2 down. 2 balls and no strikes.
Swung on and missed that fastball up and in. A little bit of self-preservation there.
Licked them last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real.
Chops the
good
cutter
count.
down and away
The count now
for
is
strike
2-1.
2. I think I'm going to give him the Showtime changeup down and away. He misses it. That's strikeout number 2 on the day for him, and that'll end the inning.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Mets strand 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're back as the Phillies lineup readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively, but first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game.
Well, Jason's average not looking good. Oh, but looks like somebody put bat on ball and got themselves a homer, because we are up 1-0.
At the plate, Jason.
Glad to see I'm not the only one getting squeezed out there. France gets a very strict call on that corner for strike 1, or ball 1.
Great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone.
Nice slider
so
down.
Those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
Curveball in the dirt. Ball 2.
And he'll lay off the curveball.
Foul that one off. Stay alive 2-2.
Even now at 2-2. And it's fouled away.
That's just going to be a ground out over to third, but at least Jason put it into play.
The 2-2 one more time.
That's not nothing.
Swinging a soft liner.
Made him swing the bat a couple times, or made him throw the ball a couple times more than he might otherwise have. Chet Ellis up to the plate.
Digging in to try it again.
The one,
Chet Ellis.
well, JJ got one earlier too, but one of the few people to get on bat first time
Ready to
around.
deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses ball 1.
That is going to get down out there as well, so he's on twice today. 2 for 2. Liner to center field, and that's a runner on first with nobody out.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base
He's not
hit.
hitting in the 3-hole for nothing there, fellas.
Runner aboard to get the inning underway. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the 4th inning. And as we check out the rankings on this Mets.
Did you always have this funny batting stat, Ruben? I don't remember.
So stepping in, Ruben,
Fastball inside corner, taken, strike 1.
For 1 in the ball game.
Try another one down and in. Misses the zone. Ball 1.
Ellis gets his lead at first, nobody out. A ball and a strike to the Mets first
Cracks
baseman.
on that one, but it's going foul, so no luck on that for him.
A swing
Let's
and a
give
shot
him the
hit down
Showtime
corner.
slider down and away.
And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead,
Shot
it's
over
a
to first
long
base.
foul ball.
It's going to be a 6 or 3. It's a 3-6 put out on the play. Jason couldn't get over to first in time to make it be a double play. But regardless, we've traded runners. So we got one on first with one out.
And into bat next, the versatile weapon,
Javier Baez up. Takes the first pitch change up for strike 1.
First pitch coming, here it is. Circle change there. Called
Fastball up and in, taken, ball 1.
All right, come on now.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters.
Chops the changeup down for strike 2.
Make some firewood. He got it in
Another
there,
one
but
below
that was
the
a good
zone.
Take the layoff and take the ball.
1-2 now as that one's
Taken,
fouled off.
it's ball 2. Gonna go up and in with a cutter.
Off speed pitch in the
Fouls
dirt as
that
he
one
takes it
off.
for a ball. Fouled off.
It's up and in. He didn't bite on it, so that is ball 3. Fills the count.
And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2
Hung that
count.
one
You send the
bad, and
runner. If
he
it's a
did
bad
not
pitch,
miss.
it's ball
Home
four.
run for Javier Baez.
Pretty well out to deep left field. And they take
Can't
the
be too
lead.
mad about
It's
that.
gone.
You don't like it, make a better pitch.
2 runs on the board after the home run by Javi Baez. Home run number 9 on the year. And
Yeah,
the
it
Mets
looked
move
like
out
it
to
might
a
hit the
2-1
wall
lead.
out there, but it got up, stayed up,
Well, when
laser
left is
shot
bad,
to
I didn't
left
think it had
field
the
and
height to
gone.
even clear the fence.
363
Shows you how
feet.
much I know. That thing was a laser
So that
shot
brings up
that
Rich
just kept
Olson.
going
Pull your
and
pants up,
going
Jason.
and
Let's
going.
try it again.
Wow, that was impressive.
Chops the cutter down and away for strike one.
The left fielder, Rich.
Stepping in now, Rich Olson. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Two-seamer
He's 0 for
finds
1
its way
after grounding
inside,
out in
ball
his
one.
only trip to the plate so far.
Drive it.
Fastball.
Chain
just
or
inside.
curveball
Attaboy.
inside corner taken, strike two.
Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside.
Probably
to
should have
right-handed batters.
Probably should have used some
Pull it
showtime
down.
on that
This
last
guy
one,
can
but
command that front hip
alas,
curveball. He's gonna
too
go
late
to the
now.
ball game.
Still 1-2.
Fastball
as he
up and
fouls it
in.
away. 2 runs, 4 hits. and
Popped
no errors on
fly,
Mets line
but it's
score
going to
so
drift
far.
into the stands.
Down the left field line and deep.
Slider down and away. Taken
And
below
that
the
will
zone
end up
for
a
ball
foul
2.
ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
One out. One out.
Try a
And he
cutter
fouls
down and
this
away
one
now.
off.
That's going to be just a ground out over to short. High throw, but
Now
still
another
got him.
2-2. Hit on the ground to short.
That brings up Kyle Farmer.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this one just grounded down the first base line. Velasquez has it to end the inning. A little bit of disaster. Jason gives up 2-run shot to Javier Baez, but we're only down 1. We're still in this game.
Bag himself, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Mets 2 and the Phillies 1.
And in fact, Philly ties it back up in the bottom of the 4th, so Jason comes out here tie game.
Striding in, JJ
Let's keep it that
Harrell,
way,
who
huh?
singled his last time up.
The shortstop.
Fastball top of the zone, called strike one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. This game's had an aura of intensity that you rarely see from a mid-season matchup.
Yep, Mets, the NL East is tight in this universe. Phillies are contesting the Mets and the rest of the division for top spot. And if you can win these tight games, they make the difference at the end of the year. Give him a cutter up and in.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying
Just
to get
misses
head to
the zone with that
early.
one. That's going to be
Pitcher
ball
pulled the
1.
string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
Changeup just misses. He's got a real good eye on right now. Give him a curveball down and away.
Change up, but it misses just a little
Chops it
below the
foul.
zone.
That's 69 pitches through 4 full. We haven't even got this guy out yet in the 5th. Not proving to be one of Jason's most efficient outings.
The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away.
Give him a slider. I don't much care where, just give him a slider. Well, that's going to be a pop-up and foul ground over by the first base side.
Another
And he's got
2-2
it, so
offering.
Jason finally knocks out J.J. Harrell for the first out of the inning. Here comes Lamar France, who
Under this one,
in
and he's got it for the
3
first
at-bats
out.
so far, has all of them been sacrificed bunts, so
So here now
He'll have to finally swing the bat this time.
He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's
Fly ball,
game.
center,
High
right center
velocity,
field, and that one is
breaking
out.
stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
So Otska making a good play out there, bringing back Travis Jankowski.
2 away now. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Travis Jankowski. He was retired after popping out.
That's another can of corn, center field. Otska's on it, and that's going to end the inning.
First pitch, here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Moving under it, Otska. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. Now in the box, Jason.
All right, let's try it again against Lamar France.
Jason Parham.
Made good contact on that one, but couldn't keep it fair.
Here's the first pitch.
Change up right down the pipe.
Swing and a line drive. Foul.
Nice slider once again. Can't. Having trouble getting in my eye on that one.
Wind up. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's
fastball away, taken.
Like
ball one.
Right-handers begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. And certainly no offer at
Slider. Managed to hold off on that one.
And that misses 2-2.
Another slider away. Taken. Ball 3.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the
Chops
zone.
the fastball down and away. Stays alive.
3-2. What a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
That's a chopper right back to the pitcher. So Jason, no luck at the plate necessarily, but he does force Lamar France to throw a lot more pitches.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
I don't much care about the Mets' prospects. Bringing up Bradley Zimmer once again.
Future plans for this Mets
Still 2-2 going into top 6. Calls for a cutter down and away.
Zimmer is hoping to avoid the hat trick. Struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
Just a little bit low there. That's ball 1.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Fastball inside, taken, ball 2. Try a change up next pitch.
2-0.
Taken,
We've seen him go
strike
down on
1.
strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Try a fastball up and in, two seam, taken, strike 2.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Bradley Zimmer. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hung a curveball into the alley.
And hitter. So Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that?
That one's going to get down, and Bradley Zimmer into second with that double.
Meanwhile, here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center.
So Jason running into trouble yet again, and here comes Chet Ellis, who will be our next boss.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away.
What do you think, Jay?
Across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love
Corden
to
out
play
with a
the
pitch
lead right
inside
now.
the zone. I
Let
think
your
that's probably the
bullpen
most
carry the
realistic
the rest of the way.
outcome here.
Hey, need you right here, kid. Drive something.
Popped him up. Third baseman's got it. That'll be the first out of the inning. So, not so much. But, hey, we got the out.
There to take it is Franco, and that's your first out. Coming to the plate now, Ruben Street.
Fastball down and in. Taking strike 1.
He's set. Here it comes. Fastball taken. But
Change up below the zone, taking ball 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed.
That's a line drive to right field, and they've got it out there. Solaire's on it for the second out. Bringing up Javier Baez once again. He's hit the homer, the sole amount of scoring out of this game. For the Mets, I should say. Cutter down and away, taken. Strike one.
Hit in 2 tries for him so far.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there.
Curveball inside corner.
Because he certainly got a
Well, in and low, so it's ball one.
Hit it right on the screws.
Breaking ball below.
Swung on that curveball for strike 2. Swung on and missed. Cutter up and away. Strikeout number 4 on the day for Jason, so he manages to work his way out of danger there. Hold it tied, going into the bottom of the 6th.
Strike 3, and that will retire the side. Mets lead 1. Home half of the 6th inning coming up. Deadlocked at 2 apiece.
They're bringing up Rich Olson and leaving Jason into the 7th. End the inning in 12 pitches or less. That's my goal.
Next for the Mets, Rich Olson.
Try slider, first pitch.
For him to this point.
Chops it foul. Kind of hits Chance Sisco behind the plate, actually, and that's strike 1.
First pitch to him. Just able to get a
try a change up now.
Strike 1.
Below the zone, ball 1. Fastball up and in.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Taken, strike 2. Might as well use some showtime here. We got plenty of it. But with the fastball up and away, I think we'll be fine.
Looks like
misses. Ball 2.
Two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively.
Give him the showtime slider down and away.
I'll try to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Chops it foul, staying alive. Well, Jason been in here for 6 innings full. He's at 91 pitches, which is more than I'd like at this point, but he's got the stamina to make it good.
Another try at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
That's foul, so he stays alive on that one.
The longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Try a changeup.
But this will get foul, so they'll do it again.
That's a fly ball to right field. Jorge Soler's under it. He's got it. First out.
Lofted in the air out to right field. Soler is there.
Bringing up Kyle Farmer once again. Cutter up and in.
Next up from New York.
Sails on Jason a bit. That's a high fastball for ball 1.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
Squeezes in a little bit on the changeup low. A little frustrating, but
close. It's ball 2.
At least the ump has been consistently inconsistent. Doing it to both sides.
5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
2-2 count now. Well, that's 12 pitches, so that's a shame, but nothing we can do about it now. Give him a showtime slider, see if we get him out. Fans him. Swings and misses, and that is going to be the second out of the inning. 5th strikeout on the day for Jason only.
Swung on and missed, strike 3.
Oh no.
Another
Trainer.
for him on the mound.
I'm pretty sure that's not where bats are supposed to go.
About his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given
Cutter down and in, just misses for ball 1.
It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box now, J.J. Harrell. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside.
Pulls that curveball foul for ball 1, or for strike 1, I should say.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Liner right left field, and Raymond Cortez makes a diving catch to steal that one away from J.J. Harrell.
Line drive to left, and he dives to make
Man, right off the end of the glove and into his palm. Beautiful play.
This is a beauty to end the inning. The 3 of us return.
And that is going to be Jason's day, 7 full. Allows 2 runs, but keeps it close. Allows the Phillies a chance.
Your attention, please.
Say it's up to the offense and to the bullpen at this point, but only gonna be up to them to make it work. Survey says. Well, it was another game where Jason felt like he had to fight for everything, but he comes out of it with no decision in a game the Phillies ultimately win. He pitches for 7 innings, allowing 2 runs on 5 hits, including that Javier Baez home run, collects 5 strikeouts, and gets a no decision. He remains at 10-2 on the year and 110-47 in his career. His ERA has gone to 1.73, his FIP is at 2.81, and his xFIP is at 3.47. So that's going to do it for me. Until next time, I'm Tyrant Saber, and I will see you at the ballpark.